Hey y'all, it's Kiana F. Brown, your forgiveness expert. And I don't know if you saw it, but it said blue screen talk. I just decided to go ahead and go live in this moment where we're all sitting at home doing whatever we're doing. Y'all, they got me homeschooling. That's not my thing, but I guess that's what I'm doing now. But however, I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all and just had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. So you guys can go ahead and share and like this. Comment right now. I'm unable to see what you're sharing because I'm not in that screen right now. But let me see. I can go ahead and put it up there. So if anybody has anything they want to say, they can go ahead and say it. If not, I'll get back to you later. But I want to talk about something right now because I really thought about what it is to forgive, right? And to forgive is to actually be a fighter, and meaning that you're not giving up on the dreams or the aspirations that you have. So you're not willing to allow for whatever is beating you up or bringing you down to win. You are going to be a winner. And a lot of times when people aren't willing to forgive, it's because they want to stay defeated. They want to be defeated, not subconsciously they want to be defeated. They don't want to be defeated outright, but that's what happens. Subconsciously they're defeated because they're choosing not to forgive or to release something. But I just wanted to share that. And as well as, let me find my 24-hour reading because I want to share that with you all as well today. We go through the meditation and the word of the day and the prayer for the day. So as soon as I can pull that up on my screen, I will go ahead and do it because today is the 25th. While I'm doing this, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Sheena Moten. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Dakota. West, today is your birthday as well. And I'm excited because these are two amazing, phenomenal, beautiful women who are doing amazing things for the kingdom. And so I just wanted to wish them a very, 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 very happy birthday. And so the meditation for the day, it reads, spiritual development is achieved by daily persistence in living the way you believe God wants you to live. Like the wearing away of a stone by a steady drops of water, so will your daily persistence wear away all the difficulties and gain spiritual success for you. Never falter in this daily, steady persistence. Go forward boldly and unafraid. God will help you and strengthen you as long as you are trying to do his will. I really love that. That really makes a lot of sense, right? You have to be persistent. And it talks about the rock. No matter how much no matter how much water drops on the rock, you're still being persistent and you're not going to rush. You're not going to waver. You're still going to be strong. You're still going to be mighty as long as you're doing the works in the will of the Lord. Now, for the prayer for the day, it says, I pray that I may persist day by day in gaining spiritual experience. I pray that I may make this a lifetime work. I like that prayer because, this right now, we're in a season of this pandemic with COVID-19, Rona, whatever you want to call it right now. But in this stage, this prayer says, I pray that I may persist day by day in gaining spiritual experience. I pray that I may make this a lifetime work. So a lot of us are leaning on the Lord right now. We're praying, we're going in because this is a season where we know and we feel deep in our hearts that we need that spiritual experience as this prayer was sharing. But let's look at the second portion of it. It says that I pray that I may make this a lifetime work. So in today, not just making it, today or in this season, a moment's work. Let's make it a lifetime work where you are daily dedicating yourself and praying to the Lord, praying to Yahweh, praying to Elohim, praying to God, praying to the healer, the creator of us all. And so I'm going to move right along because I'm not going to be before you all long. But I just wanted to share some things that was on my mind and in my heart. And so one of the things, let's talk about some motivation right now. I talked about forgiving, being a fighter is what forgiveness is all about. And I've given you the word from God. Now let's talk about a little bit of motivation. So I had this question, right? Are you a content keeper or are you a content implementer? Are you a content keeper or are you a content implementer? And what do I mean by that? So some of y'all know my story. I'll go in it time and time again. Due to the fact that I was joining all of these different programs, tapping into this, tapping into that, getting information from here, getting information from there. And I was literally just sitting on a well of information. One of the coaches that I had, and I laugh, I'll shout you out, Capri Smith. She said, what are you? You're like a content hoarder. You hoard information and you don't implement it. Like you have so much knowledge, you're a wealth of knowledge, and you have so much stuff that you can do. And so, guys, I wasn't doing it. I was not implementing a lot of the things that I knew. And so I've learned through that journey, i.e. some of the things that you've seen watching on this live. Hey, good. What is that? That's Sheena. That's the birthday girl. That's the birthday girl. Good afternoon, Sheena. So, in saying that, I looked at a lot of the things that I know how to do, a lot of things that I'm sharing with other people on how to do. And, just in that, realizing that, there's a lot of stuff that we know how to do, a lot of stuff that we are not implementing today. We are not implementing those things today. And so today I want freedom of the mind is a choice. So choose to heal today. And so by healing in the process of the information and the knowledge that you're not going to be a content keeper. You're going to be a content implementer. So the information that you have, just go ahead and start working on it, right? Right now is the time that you can do all of these different things that you had in here. You can start to implement those things in today's world. I don't know if you thought about making t-shirts, if you thought about writing, if you thought about building a business, if you wanted a website. There are things out there like GoDaddy right now that you can actually implement those things that you've been thinking about, that content that you had just willing in your head. Maybe some of you have taken it to paper. You have written a vision, but you still haven't made it plain yet. So I just wanted to inspire you and motivate you today that what's going on? You have nothing but opportunity, space, and time. There are so many people that you can connect with through social media, so many willing people. I've met a lot of willing people that wanted to help and assist and help you grow and see you grow, to flourish and manifest those things in your life. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, what's going on that really motivates me and inspires me in this season? I don't really get a lot of time to watch television, but now I have a lot of time. So I've been looking at the Madam C.J. Walker's mini series, and I loved it. It is so inspiring, and it just made me really, really think about my family. So in Atlanta, if you go to Atlanta, there is a Madam C.J. Walker Museum, and that museum is actually owned by one of my cousins, and his name is Reese DeForest. Now, I dug back just a little bit in having conversation with my mom, and so I found out that my great-great-grandmother, Ruth, her sister, Priscilla, was actually taught by Madam C.J. Walker. And so that just really got my mind to thinking. I'm like, okay, just having that information to know that there is a connection there, way, way down, looking at all of the things that I inspire to do, all of the great works that I am going to do, and I am not going to quit, just like Madam C.J. Walker, no matter what, reinventing, recreating. Like right now, if this is a season, if you don't have that opportunity, you can go and create that opportunity, make the opportunity, as she says in the short film. And so I just really thought that was great. So when this thing is over, I'm gonna see if I can get my cousin to do a live to get some more information. But if you want, you can visit him in Atlanta. The Madam C.J. Walker Museum. Actually, some of you of the Pooch Styles family know Rich Styles, and we were in there talking one day. And he said, yeah, I went to the Madam C.J. Walker Museum. Now, he likes to joke because a lot of you know I'm a pet groomer, and I had these thinning shears, which actually thins the hair out to give it a neater appearance. And so I was using my thing. He was like, yeah, you got those from the Madam C.J. Walker History Museum in Atlanta. And I found out he went there. And in conversation, I'm like, oh, you met my cousin. My cousin's the owner of the museum there. So it is such a small world. And in this small world, go learn and see some of history facts that are there. Actually, some of the things that she actually had that were in her possession are actually still located in that museum. And so that's just something motivational that I really enjoyed watching. It really inspired me. It provoked my mind to just sit here and create. Right now, we're in a process of creation. What am I calling this? This live is called Blue Screen Talk. And so why am I calling it Blue Screen Talk? Because this blue screen, if you put this blue screen behind you, you can pop up any image on your camera or whatever gadget that you have, and you can make it anything that you want. And so that's what I feel about life. I feel that my life is like a blue screen, that I have and you have the right to create and do whatever it is that you want to do, and do it for the kingdom, right? So I really, really love that. What's going on with me? I'll get into that really, really quickly. Some of you may have seen the post. This Friday will be the last Forgiveness Friday, as in the talk show. We're moving into film. That's right. I said it. Film, lights, camera, action. We are doing Uplift Films, and I have all the stuff that I need to get into it. Yes, look at that cannon. Oh, isn't she lovely? So we did an actual casting call. Hey, Nay, we did an actual casting call last week, a virtual one, and we have 3 amazing actresses that have actually signed on to be a part of Uplift Films. So in saying that, this summer we are doing the Interchange Mind, Body, and Soul 2020. This is our first live event where we are mixing and gathering arts and forgiveness and motivation all in one big bundle. So you can come there that night and join us and find out how you can move, how you can get to your interchange. Right now, we're in an interchange season, guys. We're going from what we knew to where we are now and where we're going to go tomorrow. And so now is a time that you can build that. And some of you who actually registered and were a part of the Live It, Do It, Be It 3-Day Confidence Mastery, that was this month. I had to push it out, and so it actually ended up being this month. Hey, Anointed Pause, how are you? It ended up being this month. And so with that being said, there was one thing that I talked about with the women there, and it was about pruning. And so we're literally in a pruning season, a pruning stage in our lives, in our business. This is in our communities, in our environments. This is truly a season right now where we can prune. And there are a couple of things that pruning actually does. When you have a tree and you're looking at that tree, there might be some dead branches on there. There might be dead leaves. There might be bugs. It might be too many leaves all clumped together, too many branches. And so with too many branches, one of the things is you have to take some of them leaves out, some of them branches out. And once you do that, that actually will make the tree look taller, right? So when you do that, you can actually grow. You can make yourself have the perception that you have grown. And you can actually grow, not just a perception, but that's in the tree. It just looks like it has grown or gotten taller, but you can actually grow above whatever your life situation is right now. And another process is getting rid of some of the dead branches and some of the bugs and things like that. You have to cut that off, because anything that's weighing you down right now is a time of season where you can look at the things that are actually weighing you down. And it's time to prune and cut those things out. You have the opportunity to actually do that right now, because a lot of us are not working. A lot of us are homeschooling and doing all of those things right now. But you have an opportunity to kind of look at that stuff and see what you can prune and what you can remove out of your life. And so I'm excited about this time. A lot of us are not happy. A lot of us are in turmoil because we can't work, we can't do all these things. And at the end of the day, I know that whatever the will is the will of the Lord. And so I'm going to have to be abiding by that. And a lot of us are still going outside and we're not keeping our social distancing. We are not abiding by what the law says, wanting to go out and be in public. But one of the things, and that's the law of the Bible, it says that we have to abide by the law of the land. Abide by the law of the land, meaning that if there's a mandate that's given, the government has issued for something to be done, we can believe in the Lord and say all that we want to say, but if we're not believing in what his word says, what's written in the Bible, then we're not really wholeheartedly believing in him. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. And how you can stay connected with me is you can actually visit my website, and that's www.kianafbrown.com. Or you can visit me on Instagram and Facebook. I got some IG people over there, and that's at The Forgiveness Expert. And if you want to follow me on LinkedIn and YouTube, you can do that at Kiana F. Brown. And right now, some of you are on, because this is streaming like to 5 different places right now. So you guys are like everywhere. But I just wanted to share this information with you. I'm excited about what's happening this season. I'm excited about knowing the not knowing and the unknown that's coming, right? That's what faith is. Faith is believing in something that you can't see. And sometimes you don't even know what is the unknown until you get into it, you step into it, but you have faith that everything is going to work out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for right now. If you would like to seed into this ministry, you can do so by sending some funds to Cash App if you want to. That's only if you want to. That is at $, The Forgiveness Expert. Again, $, The Forgiveness Expert. That's going to help us in creating these films that we're going to create. I'm so excited that I got the first script out and have sent it to the cast members, and they're excited. They're practicing, they're rehearsing, just getting ready for the time that we can actually get together and film this. And it's going to be amazing. I have some locations already locked down with some businesses who are going to allow for us to use their space for filming. So if you'd like to be a part of that project, you can email me at info@kianafbrown.com. info@kianafbrown.com. We will be having another virtual casting call, and so that information will be posted shortly on the Facebook pages, the Instagram, all of our media outlets will be sharing that information. And so thank you for tuning in. This has been Blue Screen Talk, meaning that you can make life whatever you want to make it. You can be whatever you want to do, but remember in that you have to release your past so you can move forward. And a part of that is merely forgiving. I'm Kiana F. Brown, your forgiveness expert. And I guess it's time for me to go do some homeschooling right now. I've been trying to figure out how I can transfer my student out of my class, but I don't think that that's a real reality right now. So guys, have a blessed and amazing day. Whatever it is that you're doing during this pandemic, make it worthwhile, make it long lasting, not just something for the season, but something that can grow, that can flourish and materialize into something great in your lives. All right, I am gone. See you later. Check us out Forgiveness Friday, coming this Friday. If you like Blue Screen Talk, let me know, and I might just keep doing it. Just finding out what's going on with me, finding out what's going on with you, and catching up with what's going on in the world. All right, guys, talk to you later. Have a blessed and amazing day. Peace. Bye, guys.